Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I
go. Good morning.
Good morning.
We are headed to the Ticket and Transportation Centre this morning for our final day at Epcot.
Yes.
It is a very big day for me. International Festival of the Holidays. I'm here for the beginning of a festival for a change. I'm going to get my little... Well, it won't be a passport now, will it? Will it still be a passport?
I don't know. We'll find out.
I'll get my little book that will tell me what I can eat and drink at the festival. I am wearing red today. That is the only concession to Christmas I will give. I was going to be wearing a red top and a green skirt and some Christmas ears, but I won't bend to peer pressure in that way. I won't break. It's November. It's not acceptable yet. 1st of December we can get jingly and glittery, but not before.
Not before.
I'm not bending to this. So what do we have today? We have Genie Plus for today. It is our last day in Epcot, so I have caved and bought it for today. I don't know how much use we'll get out of it at Epcot, but if it gets us on things like Soarin' and Test Track, Frozen, and we do have a lightning lane for Remy later, which is exciting. We have a virtual queue and an individual lightning lane for Guardians of the Galaxy as well.
Boarding group 2, no less.
Boarding group 2. Ross is lightning fast getting his boarding groups in the morning. I am somewhat less lightning fast, so I do the paid one. So we're on our way to Ticket and Transportation Centre. What's on your list for today? What do you want to see? What do you want to do today?
I don't really have a list today. I'm just wanting to take it all in. See what the International Festival of the Holidays is all about. See what kind of mess you get into with your drinking and eating escapades. Other than that, I don't have a plan.
I would like to just put on record that in my normal everyday life, I navigate entire days without dropping anything down myself. Entire days. But yesterday, all the filming was from here up because my thermal detonator was malfunctioning and I had Coca-Cola all down the front of my t-shirt. And that is all I want to say about that. So let's head to Epcot. If you want your hair personally styled by Guardians of the Galaxy, that's the way to go. So, I'm just turning us around here. What did you think?
Personally, I think my hair's perfect, but it just gets better every time, especially with the Christmas overlays in there.
What was the song?
Run Run Rudolph, but it's get redone as Run Run Rocket.
It was so cute.
Yes.
And you can hear like the jingle bells and everything in the background as well. Yeah, I would agree that ride just gets better and better every single time you do it. I'm at this point prepared to say out of that and Rise of the Resistance, which were the two new big rides for us, that's by far my favourite. It doesn't get old at any point. Neither does Rise of the Resistance, but this is just on a completely different level in terms of actual ride experience. If they could have smushed the two of them together to somehow make Kylo Ren be involved in this experience, that would have just been like I would have just died and gone to heaven by that time. But yeah, I'm interested to see the photograph because it's a real, put it this way, if you want to wash your hair first thing in the morning but you don't want to dry it, just leave it wet and go on Guardians of the Galaxy, and it will dry by the time you come back off it again.
I think your photo is actually now ready.
This can't end well. I'm going on orange side.
They have discussed doing on-site for many, many years, but far too often I've just seen people needing medical help, being sick outside, and quite frankly, I want to keep my breakfast inside me this morning. I don't fancy actually wearing it for the rest of the day, so I'm going to sit here, the sun's out, it's a nice day, I'm just going to sit here and enjoy the park. How are you feeling?
Okay. My head hurts so bad. I wouldn't say it would make me feel sick, but it made me feel like my brain was being pulled apart inside. It's super weird. I don't like it.
Okay.
I'm going to go in the green one from now on.
Okay. In the meantime, I've just been sitting here with these wee birds. Hello again. Nope, bye.
So it obviously spins to produce the G-force.
Yeah.
And you can feel that you're going sideways, but your eyes are telling you you're going forward, so it feels like your mind's like caving in. And you can feel your cheeks being pulled back. It's horrible. I don't know why anyone likes that. We've had a very busy morning / afternoon so far.
Yes,
What have we been up to? What have we been up to?
We have been on Soarin' twice.
Yes.
We have been on Guardians twice. We have been on Nemo. Been for coffee.
Had a coffee. We saw Jenna, Mom and Dad from Resort TV1. It was very exciting for me. I did not say hi because that would be super awkward, but it was very exciting. We saw them in Connections Cafe. A first celebrity vlogging sighting. What else have we been doing?
I'm just walking about.
Walking around.
Years.
This is what it looks like when you cave to peer pressure.
Yes, it is.
It's festive. Everybody else is wearing them. I'm very susceptible to peer pressure.
Oh, we've been in Spaceship
Been in Spaceship Earth as well. So yeah, we've been wandering about. We've been doing quite a bit. It's very, very hot today. On our last, very final ride, I think, on Guardians of the Galaxy, I did hold on to my hair this time. It made absolutely no difference, apart from making it much scarier because I was only holding on to the lap bar with one hand.
I can guarantee that none of my hair got messed.
And we've also taken some PhotoPass pictures, had a little bit of a wander around. So I think we're going to head over to World Showcase. We're off to Remy's Ratatouille Adventure.
And then you're going to go into some pavilions to see the various Santas.
Yeah, we'll see some of the storytellers, have a little wander around, see what we see.
Christmas! I am Le Père Noël. So you can see, I think Christmas is a very magical day. All I ever wish is a Christmas tree, Santa, and you, Père Noël. Love, Babette. But what of you? Do you believe in Père Noël? Et joyeux Noël, everyone! Oh, merci.
Oh, my friends, have you seen any bad, mean witches around here? No bad witches. Oh my goodness, how wonderful. It's Merry Christmas. See, Guardale, Merry Christmas. Yes, andiamo, come. I have such a story for you. Oh, my name is La Befana, and I am a witch. So what do you suppose Befana flies on, huh? Oh, you think on the broom? On the broomstick? See, because I am a witch. Did I scare you? No, La Befana is not scary. Not like when we get socks and underwear for Christmas. That's scary.
We are truly witnessing history here. The pizza window is open. Ross, hold your hand up to that pizza for scale. This is incredibly exciting. The pizza window is almost never open when we're here. We've never seen it open. So this made the dinner options really easy because we had to get it. Is it good?
So when you get yours?
It is amazing how quickly it gets dark. The sun has gone down while we've been sitting here eating this pizza. I know it was a big slice of pizza, but it wasn't that big.
I'm shocked.
But the lighting is starting to come on in all the pavilions, so it's very pretty. I just wanted to talk about La Befana. Oh, she's back on actually. She's come back on just while we're sitting here. I think that was one of my highlights of the day. That storyteller was so good, and the story itself, I'll only put parts of it in I won't put the full bit in today's video, but the actual story was really emotional. Like by the time I got to the end of it, I was feeling I was like, I'm going to shed a tear standing here right in the front row of the storyteller in the Italian pavilion. But both of we've only seen 2 so far. We're going to go and try and see the one in Norway as well. But both of them have been just absolutely so talented and just like so great at bringing the stories to life. And they're such nice additions to Epcot, and there's not a huge crowd at any of them either, so you're getting plenty of space to see the storyteller and listen to what they're saying. But it's the last time we were here at this time of year, I didn't know about the storytellers, I didn't know anything had been going on, so I'm so glad we saw these on people's live streams from last year, because that was just one of my favourite things that we've done today. It was such a good story here, and I'd heard of La Befana before, but I didn't know the story, and it was just really, really nice and really emotional. So I'll put some parts of it in the video so you can see them.
Much like La Befana, the one in France as well, they're really, really in character.
Oh, they're so in character, they're so talented. It was Père Noël in France as well, and it was so nice, and it feels like the real thing. It really, really, really does. So they've done a tremendous job with the casting on them. I keep looking past the camera here because I can't go over how pretty it is with the sun going down. So I'll flip you down so that I can show you just how the lights changed in the last few minutes. It is the last item on our snacking around the world bucket list. The Norway school bread. We've been talking about getting this for about a decade. Yeah, let's see if it's worth the wait.
It's good.
It's heavier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it would feel like a coconut bun, but it's heavy. I'm going to use the word, it feels moist. Apologies in advance for that.
It's good, isn't it?
So yeah, it does taste
Like a coconut bun?
like
Coconut bun with custard.
coconut bun kicked up a level, I would say.
Yes. To me, it's a cross between a custard donut and a coconut bun.
Yes, that's exactly. You just carry on filming right now.
Okay.
All here! Oh, how nice! Oh, let me get up here. Gather round. Yes, come right on up here towards the stanchions. That's good. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the legendary Barn Santa! Now, this time of year, we here in Norway like to say God Jul. So let's all try to say that together, shall we? God Jul! Oh, very nice. Let's try again. Ready? God Jul!
My name is Sigrid, and I am the holiday ambassador for the Norway Pavilion. And I am so excited tonight to tell all of you about Christmases in Norway. But first, here is a little bit of a Christmas song sung by children of all ages, the mouse song, Mus Visa. There must be a bird. Listen, I just spent this entire show telling you all that the Barn Santa does not exist. It's you!
It's me!
You're him!
I'm him!
It's him! The Barn Santa!
Guess who snagged another virtual boarding group for Guardians of the Galaxy? I did. So because it is extended hours this evening for deluxe resort guests and other select hotels, we are eligible for another boarding group, and that opens at 6 p.m. So I just made sure I was in a location with Wi-Fi at 6 p.m, hit the refresh button and managed to get another boarding group. So we weren't sure how that was going to work, or certainly I wasn't. I didn't know.
think we were going to get one after because of the one this morning.
Yeah, I thought it was maybe like a one per day thing, but the message that we got did say, or it did suggest, that we could book another one if we wanted at that time. So we've got one, and it looks like our boarding group should be around about 10 p.m. this evening for that. I mean, I think I can fit in more snacks between now and then. It's just after 7 p.m.
I can. I'm done.
I would like to see Canada, the show in Canada. I mean, I would like to see the country also, but I would like to see the show in Canada one more time. I would like to see the Beacons of Magic show tonight if we can. And then we'll just continue to wander around World Showcase. I think once we get closer to Harmonious, we're not going to watch the show. We're not going to stake out a spot to watch the show tonight. I think we both agree it's our least favourite of the evening shows at the moment. It is fun, it's nice, but it just doesn't have anywhere near the emotional pull of any of the other shows. So we are going to use that time to try and get on some of the bigger, more popular rides without any wait time. We do also have another Lightning Lane to book. But so far, Frozen and Test Track are done for the day with their Lightning Lanes, and I don't think we'll need one for Living with the Land somehow. So,
Oh, and there's Santa.
and Santa is just about to walk by. Hi. How are you guys doing? Good, thank you. How are you?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. That was amazing. I don't think I remotely got that on camera, but we were just sitting here and Santa walks past and shakes her hand and wishes us Merry Christmas. This is it, guys. This is what Disney's all about. It's the next morning. Obviously we didn't end the video last night. It was an absolutely perfect Epcot day yesterday. I had such a good time in the park yesterday. We got to do loads and loads of rides. We got to do Guardians 3 times yesterday. And the Festival of the Holidays, we didn't try any of the food offerings at the Festival of the Holidays. When I looked through the booklet, there were a couple of things I wanted to try, but it is very peppermint and hot chocolate heavy because it's Christmas themed, obviously. Neither of those two things are high up on my list of things that I love, so I don't even remember what we had to eat yesterday. I snacked my way around the world anyway, but
Well, as you just saw, we went to the pizza window at Via Napoli and
Yes.
we got us cool bread.
exactly, so it was a great day. The storytellers were an absolute highlight for me. They were so good. The stories were all so well done, and all quite different as well, like all a different style and a different theme as well. Obviously the Norwegian Barn Santa is much more of a comedy one, and Père Noël, it was more of a kind of like really nice, wholesome, gentle story of little Babette and a letter to Santa. And then obviously my favourite was La Befana. That it was only the 3 of them that we got to see, but I was so glad that we did get to see all 3 of those.
And a random encounter with Santa.
And a random encounter with Santa, proper Disney magic there. And just even like we were chatting to people online last night, just really having such a great time. It was an absolutely perfect time. You can tell I've had such a good time because I'm already losing my voice today. But yeah, that was why we didn't wrap up last night. By the time we got back to the room, I think I was in an actual shell of a human being at that point. You have to stand on the monorail at the end of the night. That's when you truly start to feel the effects of the day. So that was it for our final trip to Epcot. It was incredibly emotional for me walking out of Epcot last night.
Niagara Falls, Frankie.
Oh yeah, there was a little bit of an emotional exit last night. But it has definitely been a contender for my favourite park this trip.
I think it has been for me.
Yeah, it's the days that we've had in Epcot have been absolutely perfect, each and every one of them. We've got to do so much. We've had such a great time just wandering around World Showcase, and there's been lots and lots of opportunity just to sit and take in the atmosphere as well. It's just been absolutely fantastic. So thank you so much for watching along. I hope you've enjoyed seeing Epcot, seeing International Festival of the Holidays, and we'll see you on the next one, which will look remarkably like this one except with different ears, or actual ears perhaps.